Hello guys! In this video, we're going to talk about the hazards and risks in workplace. Good morning!
Preview.
What did you feel after hearing those loud sounds? Most probably, we feel the same way every time we hear those kind of sounds. So guys, I want you to settle down and relax, and let us have our lesson about the hazards and risks in the workplace. As a sower, a future sower, or just a member of the family, our lesson will be very helpful for us. Workplace health and safety are important factors in any sewing industry, either in hand sewing, using a sewing machine, or even both an electric or a manual sewing machine. Employees, individuals encounter several risk factors, such as awkward arm, neck, trunk, leg postures, and back pains. Safety measures have to be taken seriously, especially when sharp pointed objects are used, such as scissors, tacking pins, needles, and other equipment. Sewing involves lots of opportunities for injury. Some of these are obvious, but some are less, so sewers can injure their bodies in almost imperceptible ways. Injuries that are impossible to perceive or you are not aware of. Taking basic precautions will reduce the risk of injury in the sewing room. What is a hazard? A hazard is any source of potential damage, harm, or adverse health effects on something or someone under certain conditions at work. A sewing machine is an equipment that can be a source of many potential hazards. I will show you three of its parts that can be a source of potential damage or that can harm under certain conditions. This belt and this balance wheel while the sewing machine is running fast. The needle of the sewing machine is pointed. This lifter if it is too tight. However, risk is the chance or probability that a person will be harmed or experience an adverse health effect if exposed to a hazard. It may also apply to situations with property or equipment. This hazard, this belt and balance wheel when the sewing machine is running fast, will become a risk if the sewer will hold this while the sewing machine is running. This needle is a hazard because it's pointed, will become a risk if the beginner sewer holds the fabric too near to the needle. This lifter that is too tight is a hazard, will become a risk if the sewer still used it for quite a longer time that can cause pain in the ankle, leg, knee, and thigh. Here are the hazards in sewing. Aside from the three given hazards when using a sewing machine, which I gave a while ago. Hazards that may be encountered when conducting sewing activities include cut and injuries from sharp edges, knife, blades, scissors, and pins. Next is holding the wrist in awkward position while cutting with scissors cause injury to the wrist. Finger injuries while sewing. Low back injury from poor posture. Eye strain from poor lighting. Back injury from improper lifting procedure. Okay, class, get your activity sheet or your answer sheet and let us answer expected output number 4, learning task number 1, entitled Check Me. This is what you are going to do. Read the statements below. Put a check mark if it tells about a hazard or risk while sewing. Again, lagyan ng check lamang ang mga patlang bago ang numero kapag ang pangungusap ay tumutukoy sa hazard or risk na maaaring ma-experience habang kayo ay nananahi. Naunawaan ba? Okay, our last activity, expected output number 5, learning task number 2, title, Reflection. Sa ating lesson tungkol sa hazards and risk in workplace or while in sewing, ano ang inyong naunawaan at ano ang inyong napagtanto? Dito niyo yun ilalagay.